everybody, welcome back to Master Matrix Canines. Today we have Odie's dad. And dear, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about how you and Odie got together and what your life was like before we met, how we met, and why Odie's not with you anymore right now. So there you go, my dear. Go for it, Tom.
Oh, that's a mouthful. How's it, everybody? My name's Tom, and I'm Odin's previous dad. Um, I would come across Odin from a friend. He had a litter with his dog and another neighbor's dog, and basically he had gotten down to the end of the path, and, trying to find homes, and eventually it was his last five, and told me that if I'd pick him up today, that he's gonna get back to the shelter, give him the shelter, uh, hope for the best. And I begged, living with my mom at the time, if keep him. We had other dogs, Milo and Leilani. And 3 days later, we found that he had parvo. Was blessed. Thank God that we caught it in time, and we would take care of him. Had a very long recovery process, and took a lot of time and took a lot of love. But
okay, folks, basically what Tom was saying is that he had lost his father, and his friend, let me see if I get this out there right. His friend had a bunch of puppies.
He was trying his best to find his home, but the assumption was that eventually they would either get out or be hunting dogs, and that is somewhat the culture, somewhat acceptable, which is unfortunate, but that is the reality.
Okay, so what all did you guys do? I know that we've talked a lot, and but my audience doesn't know what all the background is. Now, when your mom had contacted me, she came over and she told you what she had witnessed there at the house regarding my dogs and such. You want to share that real quick? Do you remember what the conversation was about?
A little bit, yeah. I had remembered that originally there was a Facebook post of somebody piping in, putting their 2 cents where it doesn't belong, and I forget where that conversation went, but that's where you two had made contact,
Okay.
and she eventually went over, yes, and she wanted to, you wanted to basically prove yourself to her, and she was, and no, that's okay, but no, I insist. So she went over, and I remember that she walked in, and all the dogs, obviously, they were there. They saw somebody was new, whatever. And as soon as you go, as soon as you whip your hand, you do your thing, it was just immediate sit, stay, stop. All six dogs immediately. No questions asked. There was no, hesitation from any of them. And even if there was, it was immediately corrected. And she was just speechless. I remember her coming home, and she just baffled by what she had seen. And to be honest, I didn't believe her at first. So then I had to come over and see. And when we all three of us were in that room, I went trip. that was crazy for sure.
So when you had a chance to come over and you saw how I interacted with my own dogs, how did that make you feel regarding, having to let your dog sadly be rehomed?
Was bittersweet, but I knew he was in good hands. I knew he was in the most capable hands. And even though it was tough to give him up, he was going to be okay.
Well, you've seen videos recently, off and on, I should say. I know you have a really busy life, but you've seen some of the videos of Odie Mode, of some of his progress, and what do you think?
Oh, what 180 completely, 100%. I mean, not the same dog at all. I mean, the same dog. His loving nature is still there, but he is definitely I don't want to say corrected, but corrected for lack of better words, and he's definitely more well behaved. I would never be able to let him off a leash like that. And to be frank, like earlier when he was going on walks with me, it was hard to control the distractions, and he would get so excited, and sometimes it wasn't necessarily aggression so much. It was just the excitement of seeing a car drive by, or a dog pass by, or a chicken go past by. You know what I mean? So compared to what he was back in the days, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, completely different.
And what was he like around cats?
Wanted for eat 'em. That
Did
was
you
the
happen to see a video I have out of all the dogs eating in the kitchen with the cats?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would enjoy that. Yeah, Odie has made a lot of progress, but it takes time. And, sometimes love isn't the only thing they need. He needed a lot of positive reinforcement, but he also needed some firmness. And I think Odie is an amazing dog. He is such a love bug. He doesn't know that he's not a 3-pound lap dog. He has
Yeah.
no idea. I'll be sitting on the couch or whatever, and the next thing I know, I've got this big, huge 70-pound lap dog who just has to lean into me. You know that one. I mean, all that weight and that strength just leans right into me. And I'm like, Odie, can I please have my face back? I need to breathe here. And he's got a heart of gold. He's just such a good dog. So I'm so glad that you guys trusted me with him, and I do know that it was very, very, very hard for all of you for you and your mom to let the dogs go. And let's say, do you have anything else you would like to share before we come to a close on this one?
Well, side note, just to let you know, I apologize for the lap dogness. That's my fault, because I didn't have a problem with him sitting in my lap. That was the only way he got to sit on the couch. So
Actually, I don't mind. No big deal, really. But sometimes when I'm trying to eat and he wants to climb on my lap. Oh, that's another thing I don't know if I've had a chance to share with you. Odie no longer steals food out of plates, and I can reach down while he's eating and put my hand in his bowl, if you can believe.
awesome.
And also, Odie will very gently, on command, he'll spin on command. He loves his food. He's super food driven. And he'll also very gently, when I tell him, okay, let him know it's all right, we can share a piece of chicken, he'll very gently, just barely touch me and gently pull it out of my mouth rather than snapping like he used to. And I don't know if I had sent you a video to him doing that, but if I haven't, I will make sure that I send one to you. That's a big change. Learn to have a little more self-control over that. Well, actually, a lot more self-control is he's not trying to clear the kitchen anymore when he's eating. Remember that one? Nobody comes around Odie when he's eating, and now he's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really proud of this dog. I think he's come a long, long way. Okay, hon, I'm sorry I interrupted. Forgive me. You know me, I talk way too much. But anyway, so I am so glad that you've been here, and I will always continue giving you updates about Odie. We keep good contact, and it makes it a little easier, I am assuming, for you, because he was like your son. He was your baby, and I felt your pain. Honestly, I did. It's why I've always tried to keep such close contact and keep you updated on how Odie Mode is doing. So anything else that you would like to say? I already said that, but I'm going to throw that out there one more time.
No, nothing other than thank you. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing more.
Okay, well, I'll try to get this up on YouTube for you, and I'll give you the link so you can see it for yourself. Okay? All right, Tom,
Okay.
thanks so much for being here. And guys, thanks so much for being here, watching our little interview here today. And until next time, remember, if you don't train them to do the right thing, you are training them without realizing it to do the wrong things. You can't blame the dog if you're not teaching them to do the right things. Thanks, everybody. And this is Master Matriarch saying aloha from Hawaii.